That's weird sex stuff.
So this person was big, and I went to this store. She was the parking attendant at the store, and this is like well into comedy. So I'm like
Okay.
on some level a public figure. I mean, not
Okay.
like a huge public figure, but enough that it's like I shouldn't
Right.
be like at random approaching. Maybe I should. Who knows? Anyway, this girl. She was bigger, and she was the parking lot attendant at this store. And I somehow started talking to her and got her phone number, and then started texting with her. And so I remember I had a show that night in Orange County. I was at a comedy show at UC Irvine, and I had brought my friend Jacob Siroff down to the show, and she was texting with me while I was at the show in Orange County, and was like, "Oh, you should have said something. You know, I would have sucked your dick in the parking lot." And I was like, "Oh, really?" All activated, like little dick getting hard, like that Rob Ford guy, you know. And she's like, "Yeah, I mean, you know what? You come by my house tonight, I'll suck your dick tonight." And I was like, "Where do you live?" And she's like, "Compton." And I start doing the math. And I'm like, okay, Orange County, if I'm driving back to my home in Silver Lake, Compton is sort of in a weird way on the way. So I fucking get rid of Jacob, you know. I say to some other comic, like, "Can you please give Jacob a ride home? I've got an erection right now." And they're like, "Okay." Like, I don't tell anybody what's going on. My good friend Jacob is like, "Why are you sloughing me off on this stranger who's going to give me a ride home?" I'm like, "I just got some business to take care of." It's like, it's 11:30 at night. What? But he's a pervert too. So I pull off the exit in Compton where this girl says she's going to suck my dick, and I start driving through Compton, and it's getting like weirder and weirder and worse the further I go. And I keep texting her, and she's like, keep going, and I pull down this alley, and it's like an abandoned alley, and it's like you want to talk about having two different brains, you know what I mean? Like, I knew my brain, my good brain, my big brain was telling me, like, you're going to be murdered. This is a situation where I'm driving down an alley. There's an empty field on one side. There's like tract housing on the other side. Like, there's no street lights. She keeps going, keep going. I'm at the end of this alley. I'm waiting for you. Keep going. I just know I'm gonna get there. Her brothers are gonna come out, surround the car. I'm dead. My car's dead. And I keep driving forward because I have this other brain that's like this little ape bonobo brain that's going like, at the end of this road, there's a blowjob. Keep driving. Blowjob awaits. I swear, there is no place in LA that's more well suited to murder a white person than this alley.
Wow. So how's it go down?
She comes outside, take a deep breath. She gets in the car, and she gives me a blowjob, and I drive home.
Wow. When you came, was it like the most like sneaky coming ever? Like, oh, I can't believe, get out of here.
The ignition was already on. Oh, the other crazy thing is she lives in Compton. One of the first things she says before she starts giving me head is, "Oh yeah, I love sucking dick. I'll suck anybody's dick except for," and then she just drops an N-bomb, like a hard. And I'm like, "You live in Compton." And my other, again, two brains. My brain is like, "Don't comment on the racism. Don't comment on the racism. Come on, she's about to give you a blowjob. Don't even." And I didn't. I focused up. Wow. I got through it.
Wow. Was that the last time you saw her?
Yeah, it's the last time I saw her.